Yeah, it's optional, but depends. For me, I like to eat meat. I like to eat chicken. I won't stop because I like to eat chicken and meats. I will not be like because of the camera. I will say no. I will stop. No, it's make me feel. Oh, it's make me think a lot.
Yeah.
More deeper. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk. Let's try.
Okay, how do you feel about oppression?
Uh, I feel there is things is right, and there is other things not right actually. Like I don't know how to explain this, but not all judgments it's right. There
Okay.
is some action they can take. I don't feel it's.
But how do you feel about cruel or unjust treatment of individuals? Do you think that okay to do?
No.
No. Okay, do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
No. And
No.
this is what is happening in this world actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if it benefits them.
Yeah, I know. But it depends. That's actually most of countries it depend like this coming from which family or let's say let me give you an example. If we like let's go, you are going to the to finish any paper in ministry or anything, they will not treat you as they will treat the like let's say a family that known in this country. It will be different. This is the problem of the world that we live now.
Yeah, this isn't necessarily oppression. Like oppression is somebody who has more power,
Yes.
right? Who chooses to abuse their power by, I don't know, like either
Let's say
physical or
money,
intellectual
yeah,
power.
yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
right. So you said that the powerful should not oppress the powerless, even if it benefits them.
Yes.
Even if the powerless don't know that they're being oppressed.
Actually, they will know for sure.
Yeah. So even if they don't know, it's still wrong, right?
Yeah, it's still wrong. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How do you feel about the animals that we force into slaughterhouses for us? Do you think we're oppressing them?
Can you repeat the question? So I didn't
How do
get
you
it.
feel about the animals that we force into slaughterhouses for us? Do you think we're oppressing them?
No.
No.
Because there is some animals I needed at home. Let's say like a dog. It's for my secure.
But dogs we don't force into slaughterhouses, right? Like I'm talking about the animals that we farm, the cows, the pigs, the chickens, all
No,
of these.
I don't feel because this is a part of life.
Well, how is it a part of life? So we have power over them and we oppress them for something that is optional to us. And you're saying it's okay because it's part of life. That's what the powerful person could also say when they oppress the powerless.
Yeah,
Right?
but there is different for me, or for my opinion, different when I treat a human and animal.
What is the difference that justifies the difference in treatment?
Because there is some things like as you say, if we bring a cow or chicken or anything, there is things we cannot do it as a human. So that like let's say I need chicken to provide for me eggs.
You don't. You can survive without eggs.
Okay, so like what about meat?
You can survive without meat.
This is look at the end. It's my opinion. I don't know. Maybe some people that will survive without eggs, without. But
So everybody can. Biologically, all human
Yes,
beings
for
are the
sure,
same.
for
So we
sure.
can all survive and thrive without
Yes,
meat or animal products, right?
Yeah.
So in that sense, if you can survive and thrive, whenever you choose to buy an animal product, you choose to oppress an individual that wouldn't otherwise be oppressed.
For like maybe in this case depend on our religion. For as a Muslim,
Does Islam, as a religion, tell you that you have to eat animals?
no.
It doesn't,
But
right?
but it's
So
it's
if
okay if you eat.
well, that's what it
So
says.
this
It's
is your
okay.
choice.
But even in the Islam itself, it says that any animal that dies optionally for you is wrong, right? All the animals, when you consume them, they die optionally because you can survive and thrive without killing them, without exploiting them. So all of them are optional to you.
Yeah, it's optional, but depends. For me, I like to eat meat. I like to eat chicken.
But what if somebody like that's more powerful than you, either intellectually or physically or both, would say, "Well, I like to eat people." That's what my religion says. My religion says it's okay to eat people, and I choose to eat people, even if it's optional to me. I choose to eat them because I like them. That's what you're saying about animals.
Yeah,
You choose to eat them because you like to eat them.
Well, I don't know actually in this, but this is what I feel in for myself, for my opinion.
So what you're saying, your opinion is that the powerful can oppress the powerless as long as they get a benefit from them.
But I told you, depend. I'm not talking about human.
What is the difference between humans and animals that says what animals cannot be oppressed?
No.
They can.
Yeah, for sure.
So what you're saying is that we are oppressing them.
I don't know actually this.
Yeah, it's not an easy topic. I'm
No,
not
no, I
saying
know, I
it.
know,
Yeah.
I know. It's like it's make me feel. Oh, it's make me think a lot
Yeah.
more deeper, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you said, everyone has an option. You can eat. You can be vegetarian. You don't have to eat animals or eggs.
But should my option, should that's why I asked, should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless? Should I have the right for options? Should I be able to choose options that inflict on others people's rights? Because when you choose for an animal, when you choose to buy an animal product, you basically inflict on that animal's right to live and be free. No animal and they all want to live and be free. There is
Yeah.
no
Yeah. Yeah.
there's no denying that.
Okay. Why they don't put law to do this? To stop
Because most people don't care about laws. Aren't made about morality, right? The laws are made about what people want.
what people want. Yeah,
Like
for sure.
there were times when slavery was legal because that's just how it was.
Powerful, yeah.
It wasn't necessarily moral.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's how it is also the way we treat animals.
So
So what do you want to do? Do you want to be violent towards animals for something that is optional to you, or do you want to stop being violent towards animals?
actually, to be honest, I won't stop because I like to eat chicken and meats. I will not be like because of the camera. I will say no. I will stop. No, I love meats. I love chicken. So
But you know the implications of what you're saying. What you're saying is that it's okay to be violent towards them as long as you like it,
for my opinion,
as long as you like the byproduct.
for my opinion, I told you that for like in humanity things, no. But
What is the difference? What is the difference that says that a human doesn't deserve to do this, but a cow does? Like, what is it that a human has that a cow doesn't that makes it okay to do to a cow but not a human?
I don't know.
So if you don't know, then how can you justify saying that it is different? Like, then if you don't know what the difference is, then maybe there is no difference. Or how would you? Why would you say that there's a
Maybe
difference?
the way we live,
Maybe the way we live. So if you find humans who live in like a jungle or who live in areas that are not heavily populated or they live on their own, basically like an animal would, if we find humans
No.
like that, would it be okay to breed them? And
No, for sure. For sure.
okay, so then you see,
For sure, no.
like we can go around.
Actually, even in our religion, it's not allowed to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
For
it's not just religion that is holding you back or telling you, right? Because religion it obviously doesn't tell you, religion doesn't tell you that you have to eat animals. Religion tells you that you can, but
It's
it
your
also
option.
tells you that whenever you kill an animal for something that is optional to you, it's wrong. Because what you're saying basically is synonymous with gluttony. Do you know what gluttony is?
No.
So it's that sin where you're basically overeating or overconsuming, right? That's something that what you're saying is you're saying it's okay to eat these animals because it gives you pleasure. It doesn't really matter that you don't need to do it, but like imagine having a field of plants where you can survive and thrive on them,
Yeah.
and a couple of animals, and you say, well, I will choose to cut the throat of these animals and eat them because my religion says it's okay, even though I don't need to, and because I like the taste of their
Yeah.
flesh. You see, that's what you're saying.
Mm.
Do you think that is right?
I don't know actually. I can't answer this one because
But that's why I'm here. I'm here to challenge your
it's-
conceptions.
no,
Huh?
it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And that's why I came to see what the
Yeah.
subject so we can talk.
Yeah.
This one that as I told you, it will make me think a lot and see what's going to happen, inshallah.
So there's a how religious are you about how strict are you about your religion?
For us, it's allowed to eat anything that's halal.
I know
You
about
know.
it, but I'm talking about you yourself. Do you follow religious your religion are you very pious? You know, like very religious, or are you?
No.
No, okay.
Honest, I will not say I'm religious.
Okay. So then you're just using religion as a justification to justify the pleasures that you get from
not
from
about
the meat.
only this one.
Yeah.
But I'm trying my best. No,
Yeah.
no, there is no any human that you can say is right completely. We still have some mistakes. In
Yeah.
what we are doing.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be good and to be religion good.
Yeah.
I hope.
So the reason why I ask about religion is because there is a Facebook group called Vegan Muslims, and
Vegan Muslims.
yeah, and they actually talk about veganism and Muslims and how you can. They talk about all the parallels and similarities and how it's like non-Muslims or people who I talk to normally. I say it's an obligation for us not to hurt these animals, not to exploit them because we don't have to, right? So when we don't have to, it's wrong to exploit anybody.
Yeah.
So in this, like for when it comes to religious people, when it comes to religion, I don't know enough about religions. I'm not a religious person myself, so I don't know how to argue for a certain religion. So that's why I recommend usually vegan Muslims, where they specifically talk about the relationship
So
between
are
Muslims
you
and
vegetarian?
vegans. I'm a vegan. Vegetarians still consume animal products. And by the way, just to put things into perspective a little bit, in your religion it says it's okay to consume dairy products, right? Like milk, cheese, and all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what has to happen for those products?
No.
So why do cows produce milk? Because they're mammals, they're just like us. They need to be pregnant for them to produce milk. So what
They
farmers
need
do,
to be pregnant.
yeah.
Okay.
So what farmers do is, this is standard practice across the board, by the way. What farmers do is they forcefully impregnate them. Somebody puts their hands in their anus, holds their cervix, and injects bull semen. Somebody else has to jerk off a bull, for lack of a better term. They basically insert a metal rod in their anus, in the anus of the bull, and then they ejaculate and then collect the semen. They use all that to impregnate a cow,
So they can get the milk.
so they can get the milk. 9 months, when the baby is born, what do you think happens to the baby after 9
They
months?
kill it.
Well, they first of all separate them because they cannot drink the mother's milk, because
Okay,
the
so
mother milk
yeah,
has
yeah.
to go for humans.
Okay, yeah.
If the baby's a male, they don't produce milk, so yeah, they get killed. If the baby's a female, they get put into the same cycle as their mother, year over year, forceful impregnation, until like 6 to 8 years, when farmers can no longer justify keeping them alive financially,
Yeah.
and they all die. They all go to a slaughterhouse, and they can live up to 20 years, so they don't live even half their life.
Okay.
Does any of this sound like something you want to participate in, that you want to be part of, that you want to support?
No.
Well, when you buy,
I didn't know about this.
yeah, I
So
understand.
but
And there's
but
a lot
when
of
you
other
tell me,
practices that,
I need to search it. Actually,
Yeah.
to search and see what's happening.
yeah, because you don't
I
want to be
didn't know
part of
about
this
this.
shit, huh?
I didn't know about this, that you have to kill animal because to get a milk to
Yeah.
sell it for people.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's insane, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. The reality is it gets way worse, way worse.
So let me ask you: you
Yeah.
don't drink any milk?
I don't drink any
You
milk.
don't eat anything?
Animal
like-
products, no.
No.
It's pretty easy. It's not that difficult.
No,
It sounds.
I know. It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you. You choose what to eat, what to drink.
Well, I don't think it's up to me. I think for me, I see it as an obligation to not oppress others. So if I can choose not to oppress them, why would I choose to oppress them? It's as simple as that, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sadly, legally speaking, it is a choice, but I don't think it should be a choice. I don't think we should have the right. I don't think we should have the choice to oppress others just for our own pleasure, should we?
Okay.
Okay. Can I give you some resources to look more into it?
Yeah. Sure.
If you go to veganfuture.org, there's a thing called the most important speech you'll ever hear.
I'm going to challenge your belief systems today, so certain parts of the speech will be intense.
Just watch that to understand, like, you didn't know about dairy.
Yeah.
To know about eggs, to know about all the stuff that you don't know. And then if you, I don't think you want to be part of it. And if you don't want to be part of it, Challenge 22, they hook you up with a nutritionist, help you get the best recipes every day for 22 days. They want to help you be vegan, because veganism just means that we oppose the idea that animals should be exploited for us. And sounds to me like you don't want that. Like, I understand that you want meat and all of this because
Yeah.
you're custom and you like the taste. But I think we should be focusing also on the other side of it, the victims, right?
I got your point.
Yeah. What's
Alright.
your name?
Hilal.
Hilal. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one. And keep in mind that when you buy an animal product going forward, they will be exploited and slaughtered for you, okay?
Yeah. Sure. All right.
Have a good one.